So update on the Penncraft. Been cutting a little bit more grass with it with the 6-horse Tecumseh. But we got our 7-horse Briggs and Stratton engine here. That's basically a newer version of the one that originally would have been in here. This one being built in 1984. The original for this being built sometime in the 60s, or possibly even, from what I've heard, like 58 to like 63, 62, something like that. From what I heard about the these Penncraft / MTD 700 series, the ones that have the gearbox spindles with a shaft in between, are supposedly like from the 1958 to like 1962 range, from what I've heard. I'm not sure about like when they stopped doing that in the 60s, but I know from what my research has told me that they started that in 1958. So this thing is more likely than not a lot older than I was originally anticipating. So with that off camera, I'm going to take out this Tecumseh engine, stick this thing in. We might try, I mean, I'm guessing, well, we'll take the hood off as well, but we're going to try to get this thing running tonight somehow. It's got no oil in it right now, so we'll have to fill it with oil in a bit, and we're going to make sure this thing runs good. Make sure the guy that sold it to me wasn't fibbing. I don't see why he would, though. He had decent reviews and all that. Gave a straightforward description of it. It's going to need a carburetor bowl gasket. It's going to need a carburetor spring and the new air filter, and the rewind cable's a little messed up. But for what I got it for, like, and with free shipping, I think it's an okay deal. You know, he said he had it running, wasn't knocking or smoking or anything, so I think we should be all right. And yeah, I'm hoping, you know, we'll see here in a bit. Update on the Penncraft here. I've been working in the garage all day on this right here, homemade belt guard, and please ignore my atrocious welding. All I'm using is just a tack welder. I've already strength tested this thing. It's pretty good. Yeah, I know the weld is disgusting, but I'm not very experienced at all, and quite frankly, that is just the work of a little tack welder, a MIG welder, whatever you prefer. Not an arc welder or anything like that. So I'm going to go out and just kind of run it around. I don't think I'm going to try to cut much grass tonight. I'll show you guys maybe some grass cutting in the morning. I put some more, you know, got those spindles a little bit more serviced and whatnot, so I think it's good to go for a little cutting, like not like whole front yards or even, you know, let alone backyard or anything crazy like that. I'd never do that, even if it was brand new. But eventually I want to get to the point where I could run around and cut the front yard real quick with it, like at least the front yard in this house here, and like get around trees and stuff, maybe. But mostly this is going to be showpiece. The hood is sitting back over there right now, Penncraft Premium 7-horse. But I'm going to take it out and get it going here off camera, just to make sure everything's working right, and then show you guys a little bit of it here in just a bit. Bad. We'll have more footage in the morning. This new engine has a lot of power versus the Tecumseh. The camera's not doing it justice, but that's a lot of grass. And the old clippings from the last pass. So after a few more modifications with the belt guard down here and new transmission belt, and I went ahead and did a little something here at the exhaust, put an L belt on it. Not quite touching there, but it's definitely gets a little too hot there for comfort, so I'm gonna have to get like some weird 20-degree pipe or something and run it down this way, like what you see on a Sears Suburban or something. Run it down this way and just deflect it out like that, maybe. I don't know, I'm still figuring it out. Or just a shorter pipe up there in between the engine and the elbow, if I can find one shorter. But yeah, that's a lot better. I mean, it's significantly less hot up here. Like, I can keep my hand there for a little bit, but it just gets way too hot for comfort right there. That's pretty hot. I mean, it all gets pretty hot from the engine, but still. Pretty neat. And I've been mowing a lot with it. I'm going to show you guys it cutting a little bit up here of this uncut area, but so far this whole front yard's been done by this thing. And my God, haven't sharpened those blades or done anything like that, just serviced the spindles and stuff. And it just looks gorgeous. It's low. It doesn't bog down in tall grass. Does a lot better than that Tecumseh, for sure. And it's just so even and beautiful. And we'll go through everything big time, probably replace any bearings in those I mean, everything seems fine. I can't get anything to wobble or anything, but we'll still replace bearings and just go through everything mechanical. And this will be a good little front yard mower, I think, for like small spaces like this. That and the Dynamark for sure, which, you know, you guys have seen the Dynamark. I gotta put a new rod, piston, and rings most likely in that engine soon, so we're gonna be tearing into that, seeing what we can do. And as of now, there's probably been more updates, but I'm pretty much got everything I need to tear down the Ford YT16 here within the next week or two, hopefully, and totally repaint, fill those pits in the deck with something. I'm thinking maybe JB Weld and a scraper. I mean, hey, give it a nice even finish. I might give that a shot, you know. We don't have much to lose. It's got some bad pitting already. And I just need to get that one spindle, though, still. But I've come into contact with a machine shop and manufacturing shop, and they might be able to make me a shaft for those spindles if I give them one, and maybe they can manufacture me a new one. Probably going to be pricey, but I think it's worth it for a tractor that I bought for $100, and so far I haven't put much more than maybe 150 into. So yeah, should be pretty cool. And we'll go through the engine on that Ford YT16 soon too, just to inspect it and whatnot, clean out carbon. But I'm rambling, getting trailing off. Oh, let me give one more update if you guys saw this. That's just out temporarily. We're gonna put the 20.5 back in. Pressure lube. I just wanted to put a new sump gasket in because it was seeping a little bit, so that's in now. That's gonna go back in that in a little bit, and then yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and show you guys. So I'm gonna, you maybe can't see the difference too much of the grass. Well, let me put you guys on a bit of an angle here, then. Why not? Yeah, so you guys can see what's going on here. Cuts grass good, doesn't bog down or anything. Obviously, it's kind of, you guys can't camera doesn't do it justice, but it's cutting pretty good grass there. It's about a 3-inch difference. Pretty good, and it cuts pretty low. Very low. I mean, like, look at the grass, like carpet. Oh, well, maybe not carpet, but grass is only about that tall now, and it was like, grass was like that, and now it's like that. So pretty cool. Great little machine. I believe this, based on the serial number, I want to say late 1959 to early 1961-ish. I want to say somewhere in there. It's what it is, the MTV 700 series built for JCPenney, called the Penncraft Premium. Premium's kind of hard to see on there. We're going to fully restore it eventually, I think, or maybe we might just leave it original, because it's not, although it's kind of got a lot of surface rust, it's not rusted out. Looks good, new exhaust looks good. Yeah, it goes through all the gears fine. Transmission sounds pretty good, but we're going to go ahead and try to do a fluid change on it tomorrow, and I'll definitely film that, or whenever I eventually do that. So with that, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys again very soon.